information about biotechnology. Biotechnology deals with techniques of using live organisms or enzymes from organisms to produce products and processes useful. In this sense, making curd, bread, or wine, which are all microbe mediated processes, could also be thought as a form of biotechnology. Many times, modern biotechnology is associated with production of antibiotic material like insulin for use of gene transformation based a microorganism like E. coli or yeast. It can be mentioned as genetically modified animals or plants like Bt cotton. Biotechnology is also associated with medical treatment of disease like hepatitis C, diabetes, cancer, sciatica, hemophilia, and osteoporosis. The European Federation of Biotechnology has given a definition of biotechnology that encompasses both traditional view and modern molecular biotechnology. The definition is given by EFB is as follows: the integration of natural science and organisms, cells, parts thereof, and molecular analogues for products and services. Mention responsible methods for development of modern biotechnology. Among many, the two core techniques that enabled birth of modern technology are: first, genetic engineering; second, bioprocess engineering. First, genetic engineering techniques to alter the chemistry of genetic material DNA and RNA to introduce this into host organism and thus change the phenotype of the host organism. Second, bioprocess engineering, maintenance of sterile microbial contamination free ambience in chemical engineering processes to enable growth of only the desired microbe slash or eukaryotic cell in large quantities for the manufacture of biotechnological products like antibiotics, vaccines, enzymes, etc. How is genetic engineering better than hybridization? Sexual reproduction provides opportunities for variation and formulation of unique combination of genetic setups, some of which may be beneficial to the organism as well as the population. Asexual reproduction preserves the genetic information while sexual reproduction permits variation. Traditional hybridization procedures used in plant and animal breeding very often lead to inclusion and multiplication of undesirable genes along with desired genes. To overcome such limitation, genetic engineering is best. In genetic engineering, recombinant DNA is created using gene cloning and gene transfer. Thus, genetic engineering allows us to isolate and introduce only one or a set of desirable genes without introducing undesirable genes into the target organism. Give importance of origin of replication in chromosome. In recombinant DNA technology, a piece of DNA is transferred into an alien organism. This piece of DNA would not be able to multiply itself in the progeny cells of the organism, but when it gets integrated into the genome of the recipient, it may multiply and be inherited along with the host DNA. This is because the alien piece of DNA has become part of a chromosome which has the ability to replicate. In a chromosome, there is a specific DNA sequence known as origin of replication, which is responsible for initiating replication. Therefore, the multiplication of any alien piece of DNA in an organism, it needs to be a part of chromosomes which has a specific sequence known as origin of replication. Thus, an alien DNA is linked with the origin of replication so that this alien piece of DNA can replicate and multiply itself in the host organism. This can also be called as cloning. Give general information about origin of recombinant DNA molecule. The construction of first recombinant DNA emerged from the possibility of linking a gene encoding antibiotic resistance with a native plasmid of Salmonella typhimuriae. Stanley Cohen and Herbert Boyer accomplished this in 1972. The cutting of DNA at specific location became possible with the discovery of the so-called molecular scissors restriction enzyme. The cut piece of DNA was then linked with the plasmid DNA. This plasmid DNA acts as vector to transfer the piece of DNA attached to it. You probably know that mosquito acts as an insect vector to transfer the malarial parasite into human body. In the same way, a plasmid can be used as a vector to deliver an alien piece of DNA into the host organism. The linking of antibiotic resistance gene with the plasmid vector became possible with the enzyme DNA ligase. This makes a new combination of circular autonomously replicating DNA created in vitro and is known as recombinant DNA. When this DNA is transferred into Escherichia coli, a bacterium closely related to Salmonella, it could replicate using the new host DNA polymerase enzyme and make multiple copies. Mention main phases included in recombinant DNA technology. The phases included in recombinant DNA technology are as follows. First, formation of DNA pieces and selection of DNA pieces with desirable characteristic. Second, creation of DNA by landing of selected DNA piece and cloning vector. Third, identification of recombinant vector in host. Fourth, multiplication and selection of clones having recombinant molecules. Fifth, making or creation or origin of desired product by gene representation. Explain restriction enzyme and their nomenclature. In the year 1963, two enzymes responsible for restricting the growth of bacteriophages in Escherichia coli were isolated. One of these added methyl groups to DNA, while the other cut DNA. The enzymes which cut DNA are called restriction endonuclease. HIN2 is the first restriction endonuclease enzyme. HIN2 always cut DNA molecules at particular point by recognizing a specific sequence of 6 base pair. This specific base sequence is known as the recognition sequence for HIN2. Besides HIN2, today we know more than 900 restriction enzymes that have been isolated from over 230 strains of bacteria. Nomenclature naming. The naming of this enzyme is done from which bacteria they are obtained on that basis. It is done by either 3 or 4 letters. Example, EcoR1 comes from Escherichia coli. The letter R is derived from the name of strain. Roman numbers following the names indicate the order in which the enzyme were isolated from the strain of bacteria. Give types and functions of nuclease enzyme. Restriction enzymes belong to a larger class of enzymes called nucleases. First, exonuclease enzyme. They remove nucleotides from the ends of the DNA. Second, endonuclease. Endonuclease make cuts at specific position within the DNA. Each restriction endonuclease functions by inspecting the length of DNA sequence. Once it finds the specific recognition sequence, it will bind to the DNA and cut each of the 2 strands of the double helix at specific points in their sugar phosphate backbones. Each restriction endonuclease recognizes a specific palindromic nucleotide sequence in which the palindrome in DNA is a sequence of base pair that reads same on the 2 strands when orientation of reading is kept same. Example, the following sequences reads the same on the 2 strands in the direction 5' to 3'. This is also true if read in the 3' to 5' direction. When the 5' GAATTC 3', 3' CTTAAG 5'. When restriction endonuclease work on palindrome, Then it cuts both sequences of DNA molecules. Some enzymes cut two strands symmetrically and make blunt ends, while other enzymes cut the strands asymmetrically and make sticky ends. In recombinant DNA technology, such enzymes are used which cut DNA and make sticky ends, while plasmid and desired foreign DNA both are cut by same. The resultant DNA fragments have the same kind of sticky ends. Such cut fragments of DNA can be joined together by use of DNA ligase enzyme. Unless one cuts the vector and source DNA with the same restriction enzyme, the recombinant vector molecule cannot be created. Mention the features that are required to facilitate cloning into a vector. First, origin of replication. Second, selectable marker. Third, cloning site. Fourth, vectors for cloning genes in plants and animals. First, origin of replication. Origin of replication is a specific sequence from where replication starts. When any piece of DNA is linked to this sequence can be made to replicate within the host. This sequence is also responsible for controlling the copy number of the linked DNA. So if one wants to recover many copies of the target DNA, it should be cloned in a vector whose origin support high copy. Selectable marker. Selectable marker. In vector there is selectable marker in addition to origin of replication, which helps in identifying, eliminating non-transformants and selectively permitting the growth of the transformants. Normally the genes encoding resistance to antibiotics such as ampicillin, chloramphenicol, tetracycline or kanamycin, etc. are considered useful selectable markers for E. coli. Third, cloning sites. In order to link the alien DNA, the vector needs to have very few, preferably single recognition sites for the commonly used restriction enzymes. E. coli cloning vector PBR322 showing restriction sites HIND3, EcoR1, BMH1, Cell1, PVU2, PST1, CLAI, ORI, and antibiotic resistant genes, ampicillin resistance and tetracycline resistance. ROP codes for the proteins involved in the replication of the plasmids. Presence of more than one recognition sites within the vector will generate several fragments, which will complicate the gene cloning. The ligation of alien DNA is carried out at restriction site present in one of the two antibiotic resistance genes. For example, you can ligate a foreign DNA at the BMH1 site of tetracycline resistance gene in the vector PBR322.